resistance is maintained. 1001 finest one! This battle is unavoidable. Now that we are the star, you'll get out of now that we are the star, you'll get out of this battle is unavoidable. Lend me your strength.
And that's all, folks. One wave cleared for first half, kinda poetic, like how 2 waves are cleared for second half. The reason I'm not actually going to go through with the second wave is because it took me 20 resets to get here, and it'll take me 50 resets just on the second wave to win, which means I'll be resetting over 1,000 times minimum, all for less than 1,000 views. But I'm not going to troll you guys like this. I'll simulate a run without any RNG to prove that Seele at E0S1 can 0 cycle memory of chaos 12 first half, like how I proved Seele at E0S0 can do the same to the second half. The two runs have quite similar action order, so if you're interested in seeing how it goes when played out in reality, go watch my other video. Here's an example of my calculations to prove I'm credible in accurately finding damage dealt. There's only a 3% margin of error. In this simulation, I'll be letting the first and last hits of Seele's skill be guaranteed crits, her ults will also be guaranteed crit, while her basic attack will also crit. Tingyun's benediction will also be set to crit half the time. It doesn't matter either way as the enemies have absurd lighting resistance. If you doubt my calculations, you can check the description. Every single equation used is posted there. Without further ado, let's begin the simulation. Assuming you didn't screw up like I did and actually used Tingyun's skill on Seele instead of basic attack, Wave 2 will start with 2 skill points and Tingyun at max energy. Tingyun will ult Seele. In this case, damage is more important than energy because Seele will get her ult back before the next key points. Seele will then ult the Mirror Struck using 180,059 damage. Afterwards, Seele will skill the Mirror Struck doing 80,262 damage, while Tingyun and Bronya do their basic attacks, 6,750 and 2,601 damage respectively. Assuming Tingyun doesn't crit, no calculations needed here as these are almost constant values and have almost no variance or impact. Tingyun's talent Violet Sparknado is basically an extra product of Benediction, so I'll be calculating that too, the same way I calculate Benediction. And it actually ends up doing 2,618 damage with no crit. Ruan Mei will then be dominated by Kafka, so no skill points generated here. This is also the only win condition because Seele getting CC'd means no energy and risk of team dying. Tingyun and Bronya can't afford to miss a turn either. Mirror Struck will also sacrifice 10% HP, calculated from its max HP, to summon minions doing 38,924 damage to itself. Then, Seele will basic attack the Mirror Struck, doing 23,265 damage. Tingyun and Bronya will use skill on Seele, and Seele will finish off the Mirror Struck using a skill doing 61,255 damage. Using Bronya's ult before the animation ends, then Seele will use skill on Kafka with extra turn from Resurgence to get the full buff, doing 100,297 damage. Then you'll finally have enough energy to ult Kafka too, doing 251,999 damage. Seele will use skill on Kafka again afterwards, doing 78,476 damage. Tingyun will then do a basic attack to regenerate energy, doing 2,601 damage and 9,958 damage from Violet Sparknado and Alt Seele, followed with Bronius skilling Seele. Lastly, Seele will finish off Kafka with a skill into ult combo with the extra 5 energy she gained from getting hit by Kafka's AoE, doing 82,494 damage plus 291,833 damage. And that's how you Zero Cycle Memory of Chaos 12 with just E0 S1 Seele. If you're more masochistic than me, you can try it for yourself. It may take multiple days if you're unlucky. I wouldn't recommend it, but good luck if you do. The only way I'm resetting for this run is if this video gets over 10,000 views. Now I'll just skim over the builds. It's the same as the other Zero Cycle video I made, except Seele uses 2-piece attack for a higher damage ceiling. Nothing else changed. Maybe it'll be better for my Ruan Mei if she got 120 speed, but that's for another time.